Ever since you left me, my nigga, I haven't spent one day sober. I can't believe there be no more flipping in the black tinted Nova. No more shoulder to shoulder, flipping boulders on a corner. I can't believe you know, they show their face, man, they show it. They don't give a fuck, they just hear the good. They ain't even know what your ambitions were. Not just a smoke weed, white raps. Fucking freaky bitches and the fucking phone taps. You know the deal, who's true, who's really real, who's missing you. Harassing them hoes on the avenue. Passing them stones while we sipping brew. We and the niggas will be missing you. Come home, man, come home, man. This is for my homies that's dead and gone. Let me pour a little liquor on your tombstone. There's nothing left to do, dog, but we've been home, we've been home, we've been home. Come home, man. Come home, man. See, I remember way back in those days, dog. I used to front you 8 balls of the greatest white yum yum. Bitch niggas wanted to hate on where we come from. And the funds bust you in your grill with some hot dummy guns. And it's real how your mom feels. Calling everyone bastards. It's a closed casket shit. On the block it's gotten so drastic. We in a minivans with them black masks. My caskets, the blast, the fast, the food, the scatters off this list. Popping heads like bottles of crisps. I'm grieving, but I'm scheming and leave these motherfuckers gleaming. Reminiscing off my pile green, love and happiness. Let's pour the Hennessy for my home, my one and only. When we lose a draw, take a 10. Let's pour a little liquor for my home, man, home, man. This is for my homies that's dead and gone. Let me pour a little liquor on your tombstone. It's nothing left to give, dog. We've been home, we've been home, we've been home for my home, man. My home, man.
What it do? On Third Perspective Podcast.
Living in this ghetto life with 2 strikes, one old fucking mic, a fucky pair of dookie nights with the air missing, their dimension, suicidal tensions, pressure's gotten to be enormous. In and out of court, I can't afford this child support. So how and when this all ends? Since my skin is my sin, I might as well be that one that pick out the coffin and jump my black ass in. Hypertension was the leading cause of death for black man. That's stress. Explains why I got the urge to hit the bathroom stool with the pump to my chest. Then boom, make my last mess. Born a bastard, but 21 questions. Stay black and die was the answers. So why do I get high then coke?
DC, baby. What it do? It is high. Your late night supervisor. Dope dealer extraordinaire, Rad, B.I.D. Jones, to the left of me. My co-host, Radical Real. Just the Third Perspective Podcast. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Facebook, Instagram. I keep saying Instagram because I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? But Facebook and YouTube, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody that download our podcast. We appreciate that a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Wherever country you from, Mexico, London, what was the other one? Florida, Cincinnati. I appreciate everybody that download our podcast, dog. You know what I'm saying? I say that for me and Radical Real. I don't know. What you think, Radical Real?
Always. I appreciate all fans.
You know? Appreciate y'all, dog. We're building this thing up. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all be with us for this journey that we on. You know what I'm saying? So you've been with us from the beginning. We're trying to improve our product, improve the whole look of things, and give you better product in the future. So we're working on that. So I appreciate everybody tuning in up to now. You know, what it do? It's 2020, though. Like I said, we're in a social justice crisis, dog, economic crisis, and a pandemic. But in that, how everything going, Dave?
You know, chill back, lay, relax. Fucking mosquito bit me. Outside of that, we good. So what's up with you, man? How you live?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Work.
All day, every day,
It's
man.
working. You know how that is. Working. At the beginning of that was a little something I used to do back in the day. This was like 2006. I wrote that
God Almighty.
when I lost my man. Shit, so I wrote that song, my homies and shit. So that's a 2000 song written by your boy Rad B.I.D. Jones. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You know.
That's an antique right there, dog.
You know. I don't know what happened to Jay. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is start coming in, get some like underground rappers, right? So when we start our podcast we start putting some people on a map and shit. Some DC DMV rappers and shit. So I'm just gonna start off with me. I don't want to be involved with it, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a nigga that make his own music.
All right, OG, triple OG.
You know? Appreciate you, everybody tuning in, you know? Third Perspective Podcast. Something we do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hope you tune in. Today is our podcast night. You know what I'm saying? This podcast will be on Spotify and wherever you get your podcast at, you know. You can tune in at work, at gym, you know what I'm saying? Even though we got restrictions going on, you know. And then all this time, I never paid attention to anything anybody said, news, none of that shit, right? Mm-hmm. Only person I always paid attention to when they talk was the governor, right? So whenever time he come on the motherfucking TV, then I listen. You know what I'm saying? This is the only thing that matters when it come out of his mouth. So now up until then, you know, so I think today he came on the joint and said all his stuff is still where it was, but he's starting to get more ticked up in certain counties and shit. So he wanted everybody to wear masks now. So now it's statewide mandatory to go out in public. You gotta have a mask on.
I thought going out, you had to do that anyway.
Nah, Maryland, we've been remember we went past the third stage and all that.
Damn.
So
I thought we still on the first phase. We on the third one?
First? Nah.
Damn.
So we was past the stage with the mask where it was mandatory, put it like that.
Oh, okay.
But when you had to go in businesses and anything like restaurants and something like that, you had to have a mask, right? Yeah. Now he has it where he wants you to have a mask on just period when you come out the house. And he don't want you to have no cookouts.
I don't know how you gonna stop that, but
you know, how you gonna stop the cookouts in the summertime, dog? You gotta stop.
I'm about to say.
So he don't want no cookouts and shit like that, you know. We have to work on that. You know?
Yeah. Shout out to National Chicken Wing Day, dog. My bad, Buffalo Wing Day. I forgot all about that.
Buffalo Wing Day?
Yeah, Buffalo Wing Day, dog.
That's a something?
It's a something, dog.
Buffalo Wing Day.
Yeah. It's a something, dog.
Where is that at? I mean, it's just overall just what it is.
Yeah, it's celebrated. It started out in forgot one of them other places. But you thought it would start out in Buffalo, but it didn't. They got like a whole festival and shit.
You say you thought it would start out in Buffalo.
Only reason I knew that because my girl ate some buffalo wings and Wild Wings had a sale today, and because it was National Buffalo Wing Day. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Go get your free 6 wings, dog. Everybody get their free 6 wings.
The only joints ain't smoking hot.
Yeah, you ain't ready for that either. They hot. They blazing hot. Fuck you up too.
Oh yeah. They got the what's the name?
They got them habaneros too. Them gonna fuck you up too. You ain't ready for that, dog.
Shit, they got habaneros.
Yeah, they got habanero one too.
Oh yeah. They heat you up real good.
I know.
Cause we got the hot sauce joint for the regular you know, you can get the hot sauce with the wings and shit.
Yeah, dang.
So what we did was put that hot sauce we had in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that hot sauce, woo-wee.
Oh man,
that thing put you where you need to be,
doesn't it? Whew.
Night.
Shit.
There's another thing I realized by watching these niggas eating all this hot shit, right? These niggas like pain. It's like
I'm about to say
you doing unnecessary. Yeah, it's like hot is just hot. Then you start doing extra. It's like the extra shit is just what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm in the hot flavorful, dog. That shit gotta have flavor. That's the only thing gonna keep me eating. If that shit like just hot, painful, I'm gonna throw that shit down on the ground.
Sense, yeah.
I'm
like they put abstract and shit. It's like, what is that? I mean, it's hot enough with the peppers. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gotta add the chemical shit to it? Like, how hot you need this shit? That's a person that like pain when you start doing all the extra shit like that. It's just that's pain you like, and then the pain give you this adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? That's what people like, probably. That's fake ass high. You know what I'm saying?
That's my shit, dog. Get that rush.
Niggas selling motherfucking peppers and shit on the corner. Like, nigga, this joint gonna give you that high, nigga. This the Carolina Reaper pepper. Nigga, come on over here, nigga.
I'm good. Start with that ghost pepper.
You a quarter of this shit. Yeah, pound of this motherfucker Reapers, dog. I guarantee you be high. Speaking of the Reapers, anybody tuning in right now on YouTube right now, subscribe. We get 100 subscribers. We're gonna do one chip challenge. Reapers, the one chip, the hottest chip in the world, you know. That joint right there. You're gonna see me, Radical Real, and the mystery guest.
True shit.
Hey, you're gonna see me, Radical Real.
Mystery guest.
You know what I'm saying, dog? And Jay will eat these joints real hot. Top of the line, hot, fine joints, huh? Now, these are joints that knock people on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Put them on their Uranus. What it do, player?
What's up? What's up?
We almost lost you on that. We're writing about these hot joints right now, dog.
The man rapping don't know about them hot joints.
That's for anybody tuning in on YouTube right now. If you want to see us in agony. Oh no, I've been practicing now. I might can stand this shit.
Stop sweating. You ain't practicing.
I don't know. I might can stand it now, dog. I don't know. You know?
If you can eat the buffalo wing blazer hot joints, that's a start. If you can start with that, then you all right. But
Them joints work.
Oh, I know. Trust me. That motherfucker set me down. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I had them joints before at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, you got to start with them.
Oh, yeah, they got the hot joints too.
Yeah, it's time to test run now.
I think what it's called, atomic bomb joint wings or some shit. Them joints will knock you on your arena. Still ain't hot in that chip. We in the millions.
Yeah, that chip is another level right there.
That joint in the millions, nigga.
We gonna call them Jones Black Death. They gonna put Jay down.
Turbo units, whatever that is. A million. Jay, you know what that is, Jay? Scorbo units and shit.
Yeah.
There's a million of them in that chip. Jesus. And you thought that hot sauce was hot? That shit only 5,000. Think about that shit for me. My mouth falls off with that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have no bottom jaw or nothing with that when I eat that shit. And you talking about a million of them things? Woo. Why would you eat that though?
I don't know, dog. See,
Jerk chicken, that's hotter than jerk chicken. Shit.
You know?
What's hot though? Jerk chicken.
Depends. Some jerk chicken's not hot.
Huh?
You gotta get certain ones not hot.
Oh, no, you gotta come back out of it. Matter of fact, you find the owner and say, nigga, fix this jerk chicken right. Call me when you get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the other jerk chicken joint.
You gotta let that shit marinate for a day or two, right, Jay? Gotta let that joint marinate, get seeped into the bones and shit.
Come on, Jay don't know about that jerk.
Yeah, you gotta let that shit. You gotta let this shit soak.
You know?
They don't know about that jerk.
Every time I let my shit marinate, that shit be the best.
No, that jerk is hot. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Nah, I want to be flavorful and hot, dog. With that jerk gravy. So, oh my God, my girl put me on that jerk gravy on top of that rice and bean. Oh shit, dog. That's good eating right there, dog. Good eating.
Hey, you gotta find somebody to cook that though, player.
I know. I need me a Caribbean, yeah. I need me a West African junk right there, dog.
You got to find you somebody to cook that right there for sure. So yeah, other morning, you know how I said I get up early and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just that shit stuck in my. It's something I do now. I get up, even if I'm asleep or not. 5:36, I'm up, right?
You know.
So that's from back in the day. You know what I'm saying, dog? When you watch the birds come up. That was the fun thing about hustling, dog. When you watch birds come up, you out there before them. That shit tight. But nah. So I wake up and shit. I'm looking at TV. You already start flicking the channels and shit. Like, damn, get up. Start figuring out what you want to do. So next thing I know, I start hearing a little kid crying and shit. Thinking, what the fuck? screaming, "Mommy, mommy!" Right? So I'm thinking they already got a little kid shit. So you know how you look out the window off the just peeking and shit, just you know.
Mm-hmm.
I look out, this younger by himself, right? He's just running. So he gotta be like 1, maybe 2 at the most, right? Just started running and shit, moving, running, talking and shit. So I'm thinking, okay, is this good? This is a good picture right here? Or what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you just getting up like, okay, all right, I don't want to be running out there like a fool and our whole family over here in the corner and shit. Like, come on, baby, you know what I'm saying? I run out there and say, hey, is he all right? You know what I'm saying? Look like a fool and shit. So I'm thinking, hold up, this don't look right. I don't give a fuck what's about. You know what I'm saying? So he's still screaming and shit. So I'm thinking, wait a minute. So I showed him, I'm like, hey, you know this little youngin? So he look out and say, hey, they way on down the street. I was like, what? So I go out the joint, I'm like, yeah, where your mother? He just started screaming and shit. He started just running in my house. I was like, oh, what the fuck? So he came in the joint. I was scared to close the joint, so I just opened it all the way up, right? Because you're just a little kid. I don't know what the fuck going on, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, where your mother? So he too young to even say where yet. Well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I started walking him out. So I started walking towards the street. So I'm pointing at the house. I'm like, this is your house right here? He started saying, daddy, daddy. He's still saying daddy, right? So I go across the street and shit. I start going to house to house. So I go to one house, the door was open. So I'm like, this got to be it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I go up and joint. He just run in. So I'm like, this got to be joint there. So I'm knocking on the joint like, hey, knocking it like, you know. So I want to tell him, hey, little young was just, you know.
You out here, young. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
He was over in his parking lot way over there. You had to cross 2 streets, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't good.
Like, hold up, you know. So I'm knocking this shit. Tap. I'm still waiting. Like, what the fuck going on? You know, he comes back to the door by himself. Like, oh, he about to come back out. I'm like, oh, stop. So now I'm banging like shit. Now we getting carried away, right? Yeah. So bro come to the joint like, oh, yeah. That's what she said, dog.
Nah.
She said, yeah. So I'm like, huh? Like, young was way over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's like, oh, for real? Get your little buddy here. I'm like, huh? And just close the door on me, man. Just like that.
Oh, no.
Was she on crack?
It was just like that, though. I was like, huh? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, you know?
That's like watching Boys in the Hood when the baby was in the middle of the street and the crackhead was in the door.
Oh, yeah. She's like, you want to get your kid?
So your kid smell like shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but that tripped me out. Like, okay, I brought the youngin. I'm just making sure, first of all, this is the right house. I don't even know this is the right damn joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how you answer the door like, huh? What? Did be like, and close the door like, that was some simple shit I just did.
Was the mother young?
It was still dark. You know, I was about to turn light off top. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. Like, he crossed 2 streets. Like, huh? I was like, dog, he was way over there.
Yeah, that's some young girl shit right there.
Was the girl young? The mother?
I don't even think it was the mom. She said, oh, I'll tell her.
Damn. That's not good.
Close the door, Slim. Like, I just found your 2-year-old 2 blocks down the street, Slim.
Yeah, ain't not good.
You in this joint knocked out. I don't know, you probably burned up or something. I don't know what's happening there right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say.
Right now, your attention span just left this youngin. And he way across the street, though, Slim. 2 blocks over. No socks, no shoes, screaming mommy and daddy. And he looked at me like, what the fuck I'm knocking your door for? Like, huh? You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro.
Supposed to say, thank you.
Knocked me out. I've been like,
that's how youngins be getting snatched out the shit.
I mean, he got hit by a car. Motherfucker, anything could fucking happen to him out there, John. He was only 2. You know? I don't even think he was 2. You know what I'm saying? Barely walking. So he barely got across that street. If a car was coming, they probably wouldn't even seen him. That was over the top. That blew me. I just had to be woke. I don't even know what happened if I was asleep and he would just come and going around the corner and shit.
Mommy all day.
Oh, he probably would have heard that shit on the news.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Woke up, all policemen out that joint, like, fuck that.
That's not good luck, though.
Yeah, it definitely ain't.
That's what I say, man. I don't give a fuck what you doing, yo. There's no way you lose track of your kids. Fuck that. I don't
And
give a
if
fuck.
you don't want them, you shouldn't have had them.
This nigga said if you don't want them.
like
You know?
like Robert Harris.
If it
If
ain't
you
the
don't
one
want
you
them,
want,
you shouldn't have had them.
you should try it again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so anything y'all want to say on that before we move on?
Gotta do better, people. We gotta do better.
Yeah, you right about that one.
Definitely gotta do better.
5 in the morning. You got your little man outside, door unlocked. Oh, I don't know. He probably unlocked it.
But I was banging, so Younger had to be knocked completely out.
Me personally, if it was me, CPS would have been out.
No.
You don't go
Hey,
there.
look, I don't know who baby this is.
It's almost borderline there, yeah.
I don't know who baby this is.
Now, if I
Mm.
see him again, or again after that, then yeah, I might have to get him involved because that means it's neglect now. But I
Yeah.
think that was an accident. Somebody got drunk, high, whatever, but fell asleep. His little ass fucked with the lock and got out, or he left the door unlocked.
Exactly.
Cause that happened to me before. I had a nephew out in the motherfucking hallway. I'm like, how did he get out here? He caught me slipping. He didn't scribble crayon on the wall. He outside.
God damn.
Yeah, I said that's when I learned you can't take your eye off him. If you do, I lock the room door and the house door.
Hey, I don't know how old he was. I'm just making a wild guess. He got Pampers on. He barely walking straight.
Yeah,
So that's 1 or 2 to me.
yeah, 1.5.
So I'm not. I don't know how old he was. I ain't stopping to say how old is this little motherfucker you got way over here in this corner over here, 2 blocks over. You know what I'm saying?
And then the fact
I'm
that you
just guessing by the Pampers being saggy as fuck and barely walking. It's got to be 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
damn, my man live around baby kids, man.
Right.
Damn, dog. Thought we was over that.
The nigga ran in my house though.
Hey, he say it's cool up in here. Let me go chill for a second.
Still screaming with daddy at. Like,
You
huh?
know, kids ain't dumb.
Nigga, I left that door wide to fuck open.
You know,
Don't get me like that. But I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. YouTube, Facebook group, Facebook. This is the Third Perspective Podcast. That's Radical Ray up top. That's Jay at the bottom. I'm Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for the internet food. You know? This is the Third Perspective Podcast. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Podcast on Wednesdays, you know? But one thing we do is go back and touch on some things. Like people back in the basement, rap. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You know? When rap was rap. That's when I
Sure.
call it. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? When rap was rap.
you
It's
know,
damn
big,
ain't rap now.
yeah, big ticket was flowing back then, dog.
What you think about rap today, Jay? Since we on that.
I can't really get with it. It might be a song here, maybe a song there I like, but some folks be, everybody sound the same, ain't nobody original no more. So
Now, we had a comment in previous podcast that we had, right? We was talking about Ice Cube. And somebody commented they feel like Ice Cube destroyed rap. Personally destroyed rap. And before him, this is what was said in the comment. Before him, rap was happy-go-lucky and party. He turned rap into what it was today.
what?
Yeah,
Exactly. I
about
want to
that.
hear what y'all feel about that.
First, he wasn't first. He took behind some people, but he gave it anger. Before it was conscious, then it was parties, having fun, then it became conscious, and then he brought anger to that shit. He let them know that, yo, we feeling it right now. We're gonna get this some power to this. And they weren't ready for that. They get scared when they hear anger or loud talking. Put it like that, because some of the shit he just loud as a motherfucker. You can yell all day, but you can't sound like America's Most. See, you know.
You know? You don't know the lyrics, dog.
Stop playing, dog.
Not too much.
I do my research, dog. Come on, man. I know about your man Q, dog.
You don't know them. You don't know them lyrics.
I know all them lyrics, dog. No, all But yeah, that was inaccurate. What he said.
Okay, like I said before, right? NWA was a big, huge part of transitioning the rap to what it is today. Because before then, it was people cussing way before NWA, right? Now, but they didn't have anything that was mainstream for the government to even care about. So by NWA having tracks that was mainstream, that brought the government involved in. That what blew them up, made them the symbol of hardcore rap. And they named it gangster rap in the West Coast. So it was hardcore rap before they got involved. They called it gangster rap. Gangster rap come from the West Coast. That name, that terminology, you see what I'm saying? So before then, it was just straight rapping. You call it hardcore if it was somebody talking street shit and hardcore rapping and lyrics and shit, right? It'd just be hardcore. Now, West Coast changed that to make it, they called it gangster rap. Now, people say people are fraud and all that shit in rap, but I'm gonna tell you, at the beginning of this, people in the rap, they was really authentically hustlers. You see what I'm saying? It was really people that was off the streets rapping life off the street. You see what I'm saying? It was literally that. As time went on, people wasn't living that life. They was just rapping it because it was popular now. You feel me? Now, NWA made it popular, of course. But after that, everybody do the cursing in the lyrics now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does it. And all that lyrics. Even the lamest ones, what, Drake? He do some cussing too. You see what I'm saying? So everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? But Cuban just made it where it wasn't nothing new no more. They made it where their whole track, all their tracks was motherfucking like hardcore. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing soft and none of that shit. There's no ballets, there's no R&B. It was straight hardcore. You know what I'm saying? And then to bleed off of that, other rap groups call themselves gangster rap. You see what I'm saying? From the West Coast. That what made that gangster rap. But it's just really hardcore rap. You know? Jay?
Yeah. So what you're saying is true, but then you also have horrorcore rap. And that's these, started in Memphis, we gonna slaughter you in the bathtub and fuck your mama and all this. That's that's what they were.
Give me a rapper you thinking of from there.
And horrorcore, 3 6 Mafia.
Okay, I got you.
Ghetto Boys, some parts, some aspects.
Nah, yeah, go ahead.
A little bit. So that's what I've said. Some aspects.
Bushwick Bill, hell yeah.
Yeah, Bushwick Bill, he'll talk about fucking mother and all that.
Crazy motherfucker. But his CDs was like that. Real?
Yeah.
What you think?
I mean, I get it, but nah.
I mean, Ice-T, like I said, Cuban wasn't the first person to cuss.
Cuss.
That's not what the problem was. The problem was making it go mainstream. That was the problem. Cursing was underground always anyway. It was just underground. Cuban put that shit mainstream, which made it a problem. That was the only difference. Now, Ice-T, Cop Killer, I don't, me personally, I ain't never liked Ice-T. But I didn't, his first joint he came out with, I didn't like the whole joint. He had like 2 joints in there, like the Cop Killer, of course. And then people like him, I don't like the way they hide. He got famous off Cop Killer, right? He haven't said a peep through none of these motherfucking police killings or none of that shit. I mean, police killing motherfucking black people, none of that shit. He don't say people, none of that. He started the whole thing with the cop killer. Before NWA were niggas with their name and fuck the police. He was wrong before that.
Yeah, Ice-T was a good marketing nigga, but
Cop killer. Yeah.
he couldn't rap for shit.
Mm-mm. Now that we gonna have to agree on.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
could not rap for shit, but he was
He used to rap too slow for me. Like he had 6 in the morning, like 6 in the morning, after the police at my door, and and I'm like, but then Dr. Dre put a spin on that.
Now, fuck the police didn't go mainstream at that time. It's mainstream now, easy. But at the time, they had other joints mainstream, which catapulted fuck the police. That's what made the government chime in and wanted to put explicit lyrics on people's cassettes. It was a whole big thing. They was trying to shut the whole thing down. Stop rap, period. You see what I'm saying?
Stop that First Amendment right.
Exactly.
well, that was because Q could reach the Caucasians. They listened to him. They don't know why they listened to him, but they just listened to him, and that they didn't like that. And after Q, Pop could reach white people too. They ain't like that.
And fuck the police was mainstream. It was their lead song on that motherfucking CD.
So you got a little white boy saying it because he heard it on the record. They can't have that.
And they had video for that shit.
Yeah. But anything they can't control or they see them as a threat, they're gonna try to put an end to it. But they just use that to their advantage. That was easy to say. All publicity, good publicity. So he used that to his advantage. Easy was smart with that.
Yeah.
But
See, one thing about Q, like is my favorite rapper. I've been following him since he started with NWA. I listen to him. Everything he ever spit out his fucking mouth, all the way up to now. If it was Yo-Yo, Dub C, whatever he spit out, I heard it. I got it. You see what I'm saying? So I already know from the beginning. That's why I give him credit for a lot of shit in rap. Because he wrote most of the shit like Fuck the Police and Boys in the Hood. Most of the shit that catapulted this shit. He started it. He wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him credit for all that. People don't give it to him, but I do. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get over the fact Fuck the Police, NWA put a mark on things that set this, catapulted in the rap industry up to where it's at today. You know what I'm saying? But they basically did that on their own. We talking about the government after one group. They was the only group they was after. You know what I'm saying? At that time. And them niggas ain't give a fuck. They was still rapping that shit in all joints, getting shit shut down. You know what I'm saying? Police coming in on the stage telling them get the fuck out of here because you saying fuck the police. They could not sing that song, nigga. They were still singing that joint. You know what I'm saying? I used to fuck with them niggas. They ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They're telling them niggas before they come in the joint, you cannot sing this song. You see what I'm saying? You know, they give a fuck. Before they leave that stage, fuck the police is getting played, nigga. That was my shit. They was the shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? As a group. Then, like we said, we had a podcast before when we broke it down how they started and shit. I don't know if y'all remember that. It was like a collection of groups together that made NWA. Q was in one group. Dre was in one group. Eazy was in another group. They all put the group together. They made NWA. Now, Q group was called CIA. He was the lead rapper of CIA.
that's fine.
And everybody know Dr. Dre group. He had that motherfucking silk outfit on and shit.
Hey, stop hitting on them in here to get paid, yo.
You know?
World Wrecking Crew.
World Wrecking Crew, exactly. Then Eazy had his crew. They put them all together. But Q was writing for everybody.
You know?
So any song that came out, that nigga wrote all that shit. It's like he's like the pioneer of all that shit. But yeah, anything I want to say before I get to the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I said I had to say. I don't know, Jay, you got something to say?
No, I'm good.
So I want to go in the basement So what I'm gonna do in the basement today is we're gonna go with T.I. T.I. in the basement, Tigger, T.I. Now first, how y'all feel about T.I. as a rapper? And you know he's gonna go up against 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's a good lyricist. But he very, 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 very Southern.
He's Southern, yeah.
Yeah, he's Southern.
Now,
And
as far
that's why-
as lyrics, the nigga, he nice lyrically. He got the cadence too. He got the metaphors, and he can what can I say? He can flip the styles up with the beats. So I give him credit. You know what I'm saying? He in my top 15 for sure. What you think, Jim?
Yeah, I can see him there.
Yeah, I can see that. 50 Cent, not really a 50 Cent fan.
Yeah,
I know. But hey, you can't help deny the fact you turn on one of his joints. Them joints cranking. Son. Especially his
Yeah,
first
that's
one.
true.
yeah, but the second one was all mainstream. But the second one sold the most. That AO Technology, Candy Shop, all that shit sold more than the first one.
Because that's more mainstream, exactly.
Yeah, but to the street niggas, we love this first jump.
See, that's the thing about rap that people got to understand is where the disconnect is, right? Like you said, the commercial stuff he made got him paid, really.
It really did, dog.
You see what I'm saying?
That in the club jump.
Nah, yeah, I did that.
Like the motherfucker Candy, what the fuck?
Yeah, take to the Candy Shop.
That joint, window
Hey,
shop, shit like that.
AO Technology with Justin Timberlake.
That shit make you turn the corner long way away from the street. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But y'all niggas fuck with the Mini Man and you know what I'm saying, all that other shit.
That shit nice.
Yeah.
His first joint was nice. I fucks with that.
Clickety clink, clickety clink.
Yeah.
My money goes into my piggy bank.
Second joint was kind of shaky though.
Yeah. But he
Kinda
said, I said within the first 2 weeks he said he sold like 2 million copies and that shit put him over the top. But it is, yeah, that second one, I forgot what the Massacre, whatever that shit was.
Oh yeah.
Massacre.
Yeah, that joint was insane.
That was way more commercial. Yeah.
Yeah. But T.I. want the respect of the East Coast, but he ain't gonna get it. I'm like, dude, you okay? And you aligned yourself with Diddy when you first came out at first, but then.
But dog, you gotta realize back then it was a bias, right? Where New York rappers had their foot in the door no matter what. They was getting played on radio all around the clock. People from the West Coast and people from Atlanta and shit like that was not getting played like that. They wasn't getting the spins like that. You see what I'm saying? It was more catered to New York rappers back then, like a motherfucker. That was the thing about Q was so mad about they wasn't spinning their shit from the West Coast. You see what I'm saying? It was like that was started the beef, really. They wasn't spinning their shit from the West Coast, so West Coast stopped spinning the shit from New York and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? That was started the whole motherfucking thing.
But Q and Kid.
It's hard for you to go #1 if you're not getting those spins in New York. You know what I'm saying? All the radio stations in New York are not spinning you. There's no way you can go #1. You feel me? Like, if a New York rapper is getting all the spins, they're going to blow up. That was their beef, T.I. beef. Cube had that beef early in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, play everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be biased. That's how the motherfucker, what's the motherfucking joints? 93 point, I don't know what it was in New York. What's them joints?
97.1 Hot FM.
Like that. Yeah. All those
with Angela Martinez.
Oh, hell yeah. All of them. They was real biased. Playing that shit on the air like that, man. And I was fucked up.
DJ Quick. He was a DJ too.
Yeah, and them niggas blew up from the West Coast and Atlanta and the South without their help. They had to play their shit. After a while.
Well, that's because talent wasn't no talent in the East Coast. When Biggie died, it was a big drought. You ain't no real motherfuckers for real. Till 50 came, and 50 ain't reigned that long. DMX reigned for a few years, and then he fell way off the cliff.
You gotta remember DMX, when DMX first came in, he came in with Jay-Z and Ja Rule as the Murderers.
DMX?
Yeah, they was the murderers. It was brief. It was very brief. But
his
they
first time
beef, that's when DMX and Jay-Z stopped beefing.
Cube put him on what's that movie? Players Club. Cube put him on that. That's his first joint right there. Him and Cube was on a joint on Players Club. This before DMX was anybody. That joint tight too. We'll play that one day.
What?
Well, Cube and DMX. When DMX first came out, he on Players Club soundtrack.
Yeah.
So let me play this T.I. in the basement. You know how Tig always try to get in shit. It's 2003. Meet y'all joint just in case.
Big Tigger putting it down, the album Trap Music. Come around the block every day, we got to use it. Yes, indeed, Big Tigger known for doing them bad. Putting it down with the DJ name Plaid. My man
Wayne did what?
ATL representative. It's Big Tigger born in the month of December. Hold me down as I keep it going on and going fat. It's Big Tigger and you know that I be flowing back. It's going on, hey, watch the man hustle. Putting it down with T.I. Do it the grand hustle. Oh. A-Town in here, fam. Westside Bankhead Zone 1, what it is, homie. You know I gotta put it down for all the dope boys and the trap star. Hey! Alright, hold up, man. Let me catch this right here. One time for the young blood, man. You know, we gotta do our thing, man. Grand hustle, you know. PSC Pimp Squad click. Hey, Pimp, you better get your mind right. At any given moment, known to grip a 9 tight. But with a beam on it, flowing cause I rhyme tight. But try your luck, cuz, shoot your truck up, get your whole world up. Snuck up, put 10 in your nice ride. Now you're leaking out your whole right side. I done tried to be a nice guy. You don't like me to feeling likewise. Shout it, I've been bucking for a long time. Don't spit the wrong rhyme. See, don't I grab the chrome 9, drop your ass like a snitch, do a dime. Let it be known to city mind, shout it. I got a squad, they just cool cause they rhyme with you. You lose it all tomorrow, would they still ride with you? You better ask yourself unless you wanna die, killer. I ain't gonna lie to you. These rappers really don't deserve to be, but keep running your teeth, I'ma come and disturb your peace. And hey, you can't say you're a fan of gangster rap music after last twos if you riding they bumping trap music. Alright?
Oh.
Tell your man, leave Ludacris alone, man. He don't want that smoke.
Yeah, and he didn't get that. He did get that smoke
I'm about
too
to say, because Ludacris crushed that man.
on Stomp.
Ludacris?
He went at him, dog.
Yeah, he went at him on Stomp. The Young Buck joint, and that's a different story because Young Buck, you know, he messed with the trains.
Hey, that
Go
man.
ahead, that's allegedly on this.
Yeah, about to say, yeah, dog.
Allegedly, he messed with the train.
You know? Wrong with
He fucking with Transformers.
you
He
know?
messed with the Transformers.
They start that shit, yeah. Oh man, y'all funny.
You messing them Transformers up.
But yeah, Ludacris at that time was running shit, dog. I think it was Ludacris, Nelly, and then you had your I don't know, JC had that Black album, but that wasn't really all that. It was alright for a few tracks on it, but all I remember is Ludacris and Nelly. It was crushing shit right there, dog. So your man was just trying to get on the scene.
Lil Jon was out on the scene that time too. He was fresh too.
But see, like my man say, you saying Master? Oh yeah, Master P made it big without. He didn't make it big without no New York. Nobody gonna make it big without a New York market. It ain't gonna happen. New York market had to eventually play these people joint because they were so big. They couldn't help it. Eventually, they was looking dumb, not spinning their shit. Like when he was doing the motherfucking when Master P had that shit popping out there.
Yeah, you know.
You gotta play that shit now. You can't hide that no more, nigga. Everybody here. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't help that shit when Cube was dropping those those tapes. NWA was dropping tapes. They had to play them. Everybody wanted to hear that shit.
Shit.
They tried not to. All those stations tried not to play nobody. They wasn't from New York.
Well, that's not just that. It's money too. They wanted their palms to be greased. P didn't do that. P was against greasing palms. He even said that shit too.
He put his money into the whole thing to start it up.
Yeah, he's like he can move it himself. So, but that's how he did it. He literally was selling his shit and had everybody else selling his shit till he got a real distributor deal.
Yeah,
that's how he made it. But the spins go by money. You gonna have to pay. They talk that game, but like you gotta pay to get your shit spent.
The spins go by. All right, for example, the person that's on the radio station really not in control of what's spinning. You feel me? It's the corporation, whoever running the whole corporation, who they want run spinning all day on that joint is gonna be played. So if they don't want no West Coast and none of that on their airways, all you're gonna hear is New York rappers all day. Simple as that. And then some of those disc jockeys wanted to do that anyway, just out of spite because they from New York. Simple as that. It was that type of beef going on.
It's somewhat, but money trumps all that. They ain't gonna pass money up. Because if nobody listening to your station because you ain't playing the hot shit, then how that's gonna work? So then you kind of gotta, you go and play hot shit, but you want them to cut you a better deal. Like, yo, look, you want to pay this VJ to play your shit.
Yeah, because it ain't like LA ain't had no market. You know what I'm saying? They got a market too. You feel me? It ain't like the South ain't had no market. It was just New York wasn't trying to be involved with their market, with their spinning. That's the only problem they had. All of them had that beef. They back in the day, that's all they used to say. Spend my shit on, you know what I'm saying? That's when they start going to the basement and shit like that from West Coast and South to come in New York and you know what I'm saying, thaw some of this shit out so they can play that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you in New York, you hear what Jigga probably take you to here to there. You here and there, you know what I'm saying? You throwing all this bullshit out so they can play your shit. You know?
BT played a big role in this too.
Jay-Z?
No, I said BET.
Oh, BET, yeah.
Man, I say black entertainment television. That shit wasn't never for black people.
Nah, that shit now ain't. That when Viacom took over BET became watered down and became some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
Basically.
I remember back they used to have Video Soul and BET Uncut.
Oh yeah, Video Cut. You get them that Real Project Chick video.
Yeah, Teen Summit.
With that ass jiggling.
The tip drill video.
Hey, you remember this probably before y'all time when Pump It Up, when the girl had the show Pump It Up and shit. I think Drake smacked her or some shit. They had to shut that joint down.
Yeah. He beat up that girl.
Yeah. Matter of fact, because she kept playing Ice Cube shit. He was mad.
That's fucked up. That's your man. Y'all grew up together. Well, not grew up together, but you was your homie and you don't want to see him do good?
And smack.
That was the first time. That was when Q first left.
Yeah, I remember. We watched Q in the interview last week, I think, or a week before.
Mm-hmm.
When he was like, man, I told him in 89, he's like, I told him, man, to wake up when I left. Now they trying to realize what's happening here. They just getting to figure out that man trying to fuck him.
With no Vaseline.
You know?
No Vaseline.
You're right. Because that was about the same time when Dre left. See what I'm saying? When he was trying to get out of that thing.
Yeah, Dre was gone.
Yeah, Dre out there late too.
Yeah. I used to fuck with Dre though. I ain't gonna fuck with Dre, beats and shit. When he went to Aftermath, I fucked with him. That shit was some trash. I got that joint and shit, but that shit was some trash.
What?
Aftermath was some garbage.
The Chronic 2001.
That
No,
was,
the Aftermath album.
yeah, when he went to Aftermath, did the Aftermath shit, all that shit was trash.
What you talking about, dog? Hold up.
Every bit of it was trash.
Nah, Aftermath was his junk.
Yeah,
No,
that was trash.
the album.
No, oh, ain't no Aftermath album.
No,
Yeah, it
that
was.
label. He had
No,
an album when he first started that label.
Nah,
He had everybody that was on his label on that album. And that joint was some trash. He had Old Dirty Bastard on that joint.
oh,
He had a lot of people on his album, on his label.
damn, I don't remember that one. All I remember was
Yeah.
Chronic 2001. That was my 2000. That was my shit.
No, he had.
You remember
Yeah.
Chronic was still paying, I think that joint was still paying Easy.
Not talking about the second one. When he brought Eminem and all them back. The second Chronic. The Chronic, the next episode.
Oh, that joint was some trash.
That was some trash. Hold on. Oh,
That
that
joint,
was my shit. You
that
ain't like
last,
that joint?
the last Chronic joint, that second
Yeah.
one, that joint
Yeah.
some Duke Duke.
Nah, that's not.
That joint some Duke Duke.
You tripping, dog. Da, da, da. You know about that, dog.
That
It's the
joint-
motherfucking D-O-double-G.
No,
Really
that's
not?
the first one, man.
That's not the first one. That's the second one.
The second joint was when he was on his own label.
Yeah, you
That joint was
you
trash.
mixing it up, dog. You need to go back and listen to the Chronic, the
That
next
joint was
episode.
trash.
Joe.
You tripping.
Okay,
That's
it was.
that song with Eminem on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
He
a
brought Eminem. He brought Eminem to the spotlight.
No, not that one. No. I know what you're thinking about. That's
You
not
got
that
the
one.
Chronic. You got the
That, is,
Chronic.
that was his first album on Aftermath.
You got the Chronic. Then you had the album called Aftermath. Now Aftermath was some trash.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say that second Chronic joint was tight as shit.
Then he had the Chronic 2001. What was that? The 2000 Chronic. That joint was like that. But Aftermath, the album Aftermath was trash.
Terrible. Now I always say
I agree with you.
he can rap. He can rap. Don't nobody believe he can rap, but he can rap to me. I think,
Who? Dr. Dre?
yeah, I fucks with him.
Nah, he can't rap, man.
What you mean?
Hey, Dre, stick to producing.
That nigga can flow.
No, he can't, man. Stop
Yeah.
that shit, man.
You better go to that first Chronic
If
joint.
he can flow, Diddy can flow. Stop that shit.
Nah, that's not the same.
Nah, if he can flow, Diddy can flow.
Flow and
It's the same thing, yeah.
It is though.
No,
flow
It
and
is though, dog. Stop,
No.
man. Nah, nah, dog. Eminem wrote his shit for him. Dog.
y'all
That
can't
second
tell
album.
me nothing that Dre spit was some lame shit. He always spit tight shit, dog. What are you talking about?
All right, I've been around the world. Nah, yeah. I've been playing Hate It.
When he's with Snoop, all that shit was tight.
Yeah, he produced it, and Snoop wrote most of that shit.
Nah,
Come on, man. Drake don't write. All he is producing.
he's the
He'll make a beat. He can make a beat.
The MWA joint when Cube left, he rapped all through that motherfucker.
Man, that's because he can control the flow.
He was
Because
nice.
he's the producer. He gonna make it sound good, dog.
He was
He's
nice.
He's
And
a genius at that shit, young. But
That
he
nigga-
is a rapper.
Yeah.
He ain't even on top 100, dog.
that niggas for life joint. He's flowing like shit in that. joint.
Oh my god.
He was getting
I'll
his.
be honest
Master
with
P
you.
can't even rap. He rap better than Master P.
What?
Who?
Nah. They about the same. P can't rap though.
Yeah, he's some trash.
I say
Yeah,
P
he
cannot
can
rap.
rap.
P cannot rap.
Yeah, he's terrible.
He ain't had no flow. He couldn't. It wasn't for him.
But he say, that was nice.
That was nice. Yeah, that was my shit.
Whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah. His
That was
ad
something
libs,
you
dog.
do- that's something you doing on the toilet.
You know?
Y'all hating, but everybody had that tank rolling though.
Yeah, they got his man now.
You know.
Some sloppy ass, trashy ass rappers on his squad, but he got his man with that shit.
Oh, so you don't like Fiend?
Fiend some trash.
Wow.
nigga?
Fiend was tight.
God,
See, Murder was good too though.
oh my god. What was the other motherfucker?
Silk the Shocker couldn't rap either.
Oh
though.
my god. Silky Shocker.
Shocker was the worst.
Yeah,
Terrible.
he was worse. See, Murder tried. Fiend was alright. Mystical
Terrible.
too.
That
You ain't like Mystical?
now Mystical.
Yeah, he was
Mystical
on there
was the
too.
best.
He got us started. Unpredictable? Stop playing, dog. I know you listen to
Yeah,
that
Mystical,
shit,
yeah.
dog.
Mystical was the best one, man.
That's it.
Nah, You ain't like me and X?
Rest of them niggas was trash.
Damn, dog. You
Complete
biased as shit.
garbage, including Master P. He was terrible.
You don't know, dog. You gotta go back and re-listen to them Jones, dog. Who else?
It was Bill and it was the Hot Boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was alright.
yeah.
Baby, fuck them though. That's another nigga. You talking about like rapping? Baby can't rap.
Baby cannot rap. Baby just.
That's Baby, Dre, and Diddy, all the same.
Yeah.
And the most famous thing about Baby is when he was on stage and say he fucked with niggas too.
Nah, when that nigga was kissed Lil Wayne on the lips. Like, who the fuck does that, man? I'd smack the shit out you, man. What the fuck wrong with your ass, man? The fuck you doing? He could. I'm like, man, like, what you doing? So you leaning in there, man? Switch your bitch ass. Get the fuck away from me, man.
Remember the time he was on stage and they was like, we want hot girls to be up on stage. And this dude, he gonna be like, I want niggas up on stage too, because I fuck with niggas too. I was like, what?
Not a good speech. What it do? Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Facebook, YouTube, Facebook group. Please subscribe right now if you're watching on YouTube right now. I know if you got a channel, subscribe real quick. Unsubscribe, we do the one chip challenge. Me, Radical Rail. You want to see Radical Rail on fire?
You know, that chip ready, dog.
On fire. 100 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So if you watching this right now, subscribe to that thing. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
No.
I do. Y'all something to say before we move on?
Yeah, producers stick to producing. You know?
I don't believe that right there, though.
Manny Fresh can flow better than Baby.
Manny Fresh. Woo.
Manny,
Y'all sleeping, but Manny had some beats though, dog. That was my nigga.
Tripping.
Yeah, I fuck with
Man,
Manny.
beat, yeah.
That nigga had some ill beats, dog.
But the motherfucking rapping, no.
Stop playing, dog. Can't pay my rent, cause I stop, y'all. You don't know about that, dog.
Really?
Yeah. You know about that Gilligan's Island, dog. He hooked that up.
You say you hooked it up?
He hooked it up.
You said my man hooked it up.
that's what I say. He rap better than Baby. I think Baby was the worst rapper outside of Turk.
You talking rap producer?
Yeah, producer.
Yeah.
Well, Swiss
Rap
Beats can't rap
producer.
either, though. Yeah, another motherfucker tried to rap.
Swiss beat?
Yeah, Swiss Beats.
Oh, terrible. Yeah. Terrible, yeah.
Hey, he keep putting out albums. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody buying this shit, dog. Stick to motherfucking making beats.
I don't know why they don't just concentrate on that and leave that shit up and shit alone.
And they will give me with Swiss Beats. I don't really mess with his beats even anyway because it's the same beats.
I don't know. Them joints be nice now. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
He be having the same beats to me. He was sounding the same.
he put X in them on. Gave Jay-Z a lot of shit, too.
Yeah.
He did as well. Yeah, what about your man Timberland? He can rap?
Fuck no.
Fucking no.
I think out of all producers, Dre the best rapper. Dre can rap.
What about DJ Quick?
Now,
Yeah.
DJ Quick, yeah. That nigga can flow. Y'all don't know about no DJ Quick. Stop all that shit. Right?
At all. Nothing. Nada.
Stop that.
At all.
T3P audience don't know nothing about no DJ Quick. Jay don't know about no DJ Quick. Radical Red definitely don't know no DJ Quick. Don't do it.
Quick to turn the station on this motherfucker.
Shit, DJ Quick, man, he used to get his mans, man. Well, one day we're gonna get into DJ Quick, you know what I'm saying?
No dollars, no cents. If you don't make no dollars, it don't make sense.
Yeah. But we're getting ready for a huge fight. I'm not paying for it. Y'all paying for this fight?
Yeah, you is, dog. You paying for it. What else you gotta pay for?
Man, my nigga 50-something years old. You think I'm gonna pay for that?
I
Yeah,
ain't paying for it either. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in there on Fire Stick and bootleg. That's what the hell I'm gonna do.
allegedly, man. Don't be doing that, man. Government looking for you. Look at Tyson, man. Look at that 53-year-old man. Dang, still fast.
He still got that hunger.
Ready to kill Roy.
Are y'all serious?
Ready to kill Roy. Look at that.
I want to see him fight Tyson Fury.
Okay, Tice.
Let's see how far that would go.
For a 53-year-old, my man got a lot of motherfucking padding on.
Dog. Yeah, that shit hurt when that nigga hit your ass.
I don't want to hear all that, dog. He 53.
Man, that
My
shit
man,
hurt. The first 2 minutes, everything gonna hurt. But after that, hey, that nigga gonna be soft after 2 minutes. You feel like my little son hit me and shit.
That man feel his out.
That man fight boxing in his drawers. He like hitting his drawers though.
Nigga, when he do that side step and hit your ass, blah, blah, nigga, you going to sleep.
All right, where Roy at? Show Roy.
You going to sleep, nigga. Roy don't want none of that. Look at that body right there. That hurt, nigga.
I wanted to see Tyson training.
That's a dig in your stomach right there, dog. You know what I'm saying?
How much this fight? $59.99 plus tax.
Hey, I don't know how much you 59 cents.
I ain't
man.
paying for it.
Why not, man? Y'all got to support Mike Tyson, man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Shit.
Support your man. Y'all watch motherfucking Floyd Mayweather fight the white guy, McGregor.
I ain't paying for
Y'all
that
pay
either.
for that.
I pay for Michael Edge.
I ain't pay for that either.
Right now. You think I'll be that drunk?
I tell you what I did pay for. I paid for that whack ass Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao fight.
See what I'm
I paid
saying?
for that.
No. What would be whack if you paid for him and that motherfucking dumbass UFC fighter?
I ain't pay for that.
Now that'd
Hey, we're gonna have a third perspective watch party. We're gonna watch this fight. All right, we're gonna commentate on y'all round by round. That sounds like a plan right there, dog. Right there. Third perspective watch party.
that ring fight?
He gonna watch it at the pit. We're gonna be in the pit watching the third perspective fight party. You know what I'm saying? Drinks, you know, whatever. You know.
No. It's too old, dog.
Come on, man. We get to relive the Tyson fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get to see him back in the day like that. You know what I'm saying? At his peak. I
Now,
caught glimpses of
I
it.
think none of us see his peak. His peak came about when he was fucking with Don King. Don King fucked him over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was still in a motherfucking crib with a motherfucking pacifier.
and that broad fucked him over.
Givens.
Robert Givens.
Damn, she
Robert
bad though.
Givens'
dog.
ass. We don't like you.
I like that.
You fucked our man up.
I know. But she
And
still
they
can get it though.
3 more people and got two more belts if you wasn't involved. So
Shout out to Robin Givens. You still my whore.
that's what you are to us. To this culture here.
You
Fucked him up. We'll never forget you for that one. What's wrong with you? Could have knocked 3 more people out.
no?
Him and Holyfield could have been nice. You had this
You
thing
know?
all locked the fuck
He
up.
could have went at Razor Reddick and all of them, man.
Oh
We missed
my
all
God.
that.
Razor Run. Man, get Razor Run.
Instead, he want to go over there and bite motherfucking ears and shit.
This nigga don't know about no Razor Run. What are you
Stop
talking
playing,
about?
dog. Hey, stop playing, dog. Hey, my uncle and them used to chill with Sugar Ray and them, dog. We used to
Razor
all
Run.
fight.
Nigga, that nigga's
Yeah.
using long term. Becky. Big King. Them big joints, man. Coming from his ankle. Big King, nigga. Tyson used to duck them joints like, whoop, whoop. Buck up. Tyson was vicious, man. The
Y'all know
little
about
weed
that,
joint, that was my nigga, man.
I know. That's why we're going, that watch party, dog. That's what's up.
Hey, don't speak. Roy Jones, my nigga, too.
No.
That nigga just flap around. I didn't like when he played too much. I ain't like that shit.
Yeah.
I hate
He
Right.
he tried to rap too, didn't he?
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. That was
That
terrible.
was terrible too.
Hey,
I must have forgot.
That's a fun thing we should do too. We should pull up all rappers that was from basketball, football, boxing, and try to rap and try and go over their motherfucking review their motherfucking CD.
oh,
Yeah,
don't forget.
Tried to rap.
I'm not gonna bullshit.
Shaq tried to rap.
Shaq first joint was nice. I ain't gonna bullshit. You.
What, Shaq? Shaq
Yeah,
Fu?
that first joint was nice.
Let's stop playing, man.
First grade.
Hey, if that was nice, Deion Sanders' joint was nice too, dog.
Nah, I don't do that.
That Deion Sanders joint was lit.
Must be the money.
That Deion Sanders joint was lit.
Don't do that.
He had that little top fade jerry curl.
Oh Lord, he had the S curl, dog, the S drip.
Hey,
Hey,
Shaq used to flow like shit, dog. Stop sleeping.
man, stop playing, man. Shaq Fu wasn't no good, dog. Man, stop that, man. That nigga, he another nigga try to act Kazam. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, so we're gonna try to see what's up with Roy Jordan. What he talking about?
All right,
Kobe tried to rap.
Who?
Kobe.
Oh, that was terrible. Shaq did a little something.
For fighting anyone on a minute's notice, sparring anyone. He said, but for Roy, I need some time before you ever move to heavyweight. I said, because of the speed? He said, no, because of the power. He said, you had that kind of power. But that was power as a middleweight, super middleweight, even as a light heavyweight. This is a heavyweight, and Tyson is built like a brick. Do you think you have the power at heavyweight to keep him honest?
Carl flagged John Ruiz, kept him under the night long. He dropped Holyfield. He didn't drop Roy.
Mute your
But he
joint, right?
dropped Holyfield. And I hit him with a shot, and I think about the second or third round, it made him do a little tap dance. And he had me by 30 pounds. So ask him, he'll tell you.
Now, if you're watching right now and you can't hear it,
Different
or you hear double,
I've always liked
let me
the
know in the
idea of
comments.
seniors tour in boxing. Like, let the older fighters who can still handle themselves and still have a fan base attract the crowd and make some money, but without jeopardizing themselves against fighters who are in their prime, 20 and 30 years younger, right? But boxing is not golf. It's a hurt business. You don't play boxing. There is the chance that someone could get hurt in there, and especially with the kind of emotional investment that fans have in you and have in Mike through the
I like
years.
him.
You know, that's like a scary thought. It's part of the appeal for a lot of people, but it's still a scary thought. What do you say to those like me who have concerns for your health, for Mike's health at your guys' age?
Me too.
If you love me for real, you had the same concerns for me back in 2003 when I wanted to fight Mike Tyson, because it was just as deadly then as it is now. We still were 3 years apart, and we're 3 years apart now. Now, don't
He
get it
51
wrong.
too?
It could be dangerous, but at the same time,
Holy
this is what we
fuck.
do. We've been in the hurt business our whole life. So what's dangerous to us? I mean, God bless us, but there are so many people that are going down now from just COVID. You know
Oh,
what I
wait.
mean? It's like
COVID. This
people
nigga
at
tripped me out.
home, people have a lot to do. People
Back up.
can't do a lot of team sports.
Two things right here, dog. Two things. Y'all know he's 51?
Yeah.
That's gonna be ugly.
Yeah. Hey, I told you gonna run, man. I can tell you how the fight gonna go.
He can't run too much at 51, son.
He running.
I was saying this gotta be a
And
minute,
it's going
each rap. Each round gotta be a minute. Or them niggas gonna fall. Somebody gonna get hurt.
Nah, man, they already got it discussed. They dance around, give the people their money's worth for 4 rounds. After that, they go at each other.
Who, Tyson?
Yeah, Tyson gonna make it. Got at least go 8 rounds for y'all to get y'all $59.99 worth.
Nah, I don't want to see that many rounds of that nigga.
Yeah,
Be a disaster, dog.
nah. Tyson just gonna try and kill him. Boy gonna duck, dive, and dodge.
Man, if that nigga Tyson connects to that body, this shit gonna be ugly.
Nah, boy training.
It's
He
not
broken
gonna be
up.
pretty. See what you talking about.
Because of he's getting infected. Some baseball players I found out yesterday are getting infected still. You want to give people entertainment, but with team sports, it's
Let us
a
know
little
if you
harder.
hear
But
any
yeah,
audio problems and shit
But when
in
you
the
put
comments.
two of the most entertaining fighters of their decade in the ring together, it has to be entertaining. And I think Mike can say the same thing I can say. We are willing to risk our health at a time like this, not only for the charitable part of it, but also to give people entertainment at a time when people don't have entertainment. Nobody has nothing right now. There's no real entertainment going on. Times are hard right now. People are stuck at home with nothing to do. Well, let's think about what would have happened had you put this bomb
and it's explosive in at the same time, what would happen? Would the bomb blew up first, or would the explosive go off first? What would have happened? Well, we can find out now.
Roy, when Tyson released,
He think about that bread, for real.
people were saying because great offensive fighters, teams, whatever. People always overrate them against great, well-rounded teams or fighters because mediocrity can't do anything with a great offense; it gets blown away. And so psychologically and emotionally, people from a certain generation will always believe Mike Tyson can beat anyone. I mean, I had to have serious talks with people like, no, he can't fight Tyson Fury. He can't fight those guys right now. But I had to admit, at 54, my God, the way he was moving, even in the training footage, was extremely impressive.
He won't
I
laugh.
mentioned to him when he went on Arsenio that time in 89 with Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali. Ali was 47 and couldn't move anymore. Was like an old man. Mike's 7 years older than that and is moving like this. When you saw this training footage of Mike, what did you think?
I thought, wow, Mike is still just as explosive as ever. Mike is still just as dangerous as ever. The only thing about it is, when you've been out of the sport for so long, it's probably harder for him to go a full 12-round bout and sustain that. Yet he's still good. He still has his speed. He still has his power. He still is highly explosive, so he's still a very dangerous guy. He's going to be dangerous for all 8 rounds. So you got to be ready to protect yourself because that is Mike Tyson.
In terms of, real quick before we let you go, Roy, thanks for coming on. In terms of what we can expect, because it is headgear, an 8-round exhibition, right? In terms of what we can expect in terms of your level of competitiveness, scale of 1 to 10, what are we to expect in terms of your readiness to fight and level of competitiveness and seriousness about this as an athletic competition?
Expect 12 because you're dealing with Mike Tyson. If I was dealing with somebody my size or somebody that wasn't a legit heavyweight such as myself, then you probably get about an 8 or 9. But it's like, this is Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? I was like, you at the mercy of Mike Tyson. If Mike decides to turn it on for 5 seconds, who's going to save you? Nobody. So you better be prepared to save yourself. You better be ready for it. You don't know what Mike might do. You don't know which Mike might come. You don't know if you might get mad because he can't hit you like he wants to. Anything can happen. So I have to be 100% ready. I really prefer no headgear because headgear makes it easier for them to hit me because it makes my head a bigger target. So I would prefer no headgear. But it's an exhibition, so you got to follow the rules.
You prefer no headgear, huh?
Roy, great.
See, he said he preferred no headgear. Really? He's like what they
Right. So yeah, 2 things. They got headgear on, dog. This is a straight exhibition. Ain't nobody getting hurt from this.
headgear, nothing. That shit gonna hurt.
Man, secondly, tell that man, pull his skirt down, man. God damn, he kissing Mike Tyson. Take it out your mouth, dog. Damn, we praising this man like that for, man. You supposed to hype the fight up. All I'm saying is, you scared. So I mean, you running the whole time.
Oh, trust me.
Like, damn, say, yeah, I got a plan. Yeah, I'm going in there with the intent to knock this nigga out. I don't hear none of that. All I hear is, yeah, man, he's still explosive. And I'm like, man, scared to go to church, Roy, man. Don't do it for the bread, dog. Ain't no bread out there worth that, dog.
I think his eyes got too big in his stomach.
You saw that money.
He said his eyes gonna be.
He like, oh shit. He gonna get that ring. He gonna get scared.
Yeah, he's scared. He sounds scared. Y'all heard the interview.
You ain't been seeing that man training video?
Let's put the fear of God in that nigga.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, damn. So yeah, if you know he can't sustain that for over 3 rounds, the fuck you worried about? It only going 8.
That's
That's what I was
like
thinking.
that's like Roy Jones playing as Lil Mac on Punch Out. He gonna knock his ass out.
Exactly.
Nah.
Completely.
Give that one little joint. Wait. You gonna get that left uppercut. He out.
It's not gonna be pretty. That's why I don't even want to see it.
You don't want to see it? Why not, dog? It's entertainment. It's truly an exhibition. Talking about he don't want the headgear on. What? You want to be knocked out, face down, unconscious?
He bullshit. He want all that shit on.
I'd rather see Roy Jones. If anything, I'd rather see Roy Jones fight maybe Floyd, maybe somebody else. But if Mike Tyson fight anybody, I'd rather for him to fight fucking Tyson Fury or something.
Damn.
No, I heard Holyfield trying to get back in the ring. There you go. Tyson Holyfield part 8.
These people gonna die.
Money is money, dog.
Not want to see that shit.
You gonna bite his other ear off?
There you go. I'm still hungry. There you go. Bam.
Yeah.
I don't know why people can't just motherfucking go back and watch them tapes. Why we gotta watch these old motherfuckers? Ridiculous.
Because there's no new generation out there, dog. Where the new generation of fighters at?
We make some slop.
Yeah, there you
they
go.
are
Just like the new generation of rappers. Where they at? The next generation ain't none out there, dog. They trash.
Earl Spence, he's supposed to be fighting. They did make it official earlier today. Supposed to be fighting Mikey Garcia, but Earl Spence fucked himself up. I don't even know if I want to see that. He fucked himself bad when he had that car accident last year.
Yeah.
He tore that motherfucker up. He tore himself up too in the process. So I don't even think he could move the same.
And a lot of these niggas on the PDs and all that, I was like, man, y'all niggas they ain't no natural talent no more. Either they shooting themselves, they on something.
I like Terrence
right.
Crawford though.
Who?
Terrence Crawford. I like him. Adrian Barner, he a clown.
But yeah, they got a lineup though, right? They're not the only fight.
Yeah, it's a lineup of them. I was more back in the day, like, you know, more like Oscar De La Hoya or more of what's his name? The one that used to be wearing the feathers and when he jump in the ring and shit.
Who?
Camacho Jr.
Oh yeah, you best believe that.
Camacho.
So you like the golden age of middleweights, huh?
Yeah, I was fucking with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they used to go at it.
These motherfucking these fighters now. I was leaning towards Zab Judah at one point.
He got iced it.
What's my man name that Mayweather was training? He left Mayweather.
The Mayweather father trained or
From Baltimore.
He left Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, Mayweather was promoting him.
He left him?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You talking about You talking about my man, what's his name?
He was a heavyweight?
Nah.
He was a heavyweight.
Taking nice too.
I ain't did boxing that much. Till Rahman won that title. I seen Rahman. He got one fight in Ray.
Javante Davis, that's what you talking about.
Yeah.
The Tank.
That nigga vicious.
I ain't know he left Floyd joint.
Nah, Floyd try to outstage that nigga all the time and shit.
That's not a good look. Tell your man, stop that.
Yeah, because one day he gonna be like, I want to fight you, Floyd. And he gonna run.
I don't know. Youngin is nice now. That will
like
be
they try to get Floyd back in the ring with Pacquiao. This nigga will not say nothing about it.
For real.
And Javante, the fight before last, it's like, would you ever get back in the ring with Pacquiao? He act like he ain't here. He looking straight at the ring. He like,
yeah. He ain't here.
It's like, hey Floyd, hey Floyd.
Now, man, I fucks with him though. I used to watch all his fights and shit like a motherfucker. That nigga nice as fuck.
Baby, what the hell? Head down, it goes for weeks.
in the first round. That's the final.
Oh yeah.
And then you can see that Devontae Davis was a little slower with his punches, of course, because you gaining all that muscle.
Man.
And
Now,
he's-
I want to see him and Mayweather. That'd
I'm
be
trying to tell you that
that'd be nice. Him and
when you outshine the people, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna fight you next, Floyd.
Mayweather.
I want you, Floyd. I
You know?
want you.
He ain't gonna do nothing but look in the ring and act like he don't hear you.
No
Like,
bullshit.
yeah.
Man, man got $250 million, man. He's straight. He should be straight.
Yeah, he is straight.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Floyd
Oh yeah.
got $250 million, dog. He's straight. Anytime
Nah,
he
he got close to $1 billion. He talking about some last 3 fights he had, the checks he didn't cash.
he
Who
better
said
know
that?
it done.
Floyd, he ain't cashed the McGregor fight check. He ain't cashed the Pacquiao check. He said he
Oh,
put him in frames.
Oh, one of them he had the cash because the IRS was on his ass.
Yeah,
Can't let them
he
motherfuckers
better.
sit there.
But they cashed that motherfucker and put it somewhere, but put it overseas.
Yeah, he can't just let the motherfucker just sit there and shit.
Man, cash out on Bitcoins or some shit, boy.
No bullshit. This is the Third Perspective podcast. That's Radical Rail, Jay. I'm Rad B.I.D. Jones. This is every Wednesday, Friday, and Monday. You know, you can catch us live. You know, right now we talking about my man Davis right here from Baltimore. And I saw a clip when he was beating up his girl one time in the fight. You seen that shit, Jay, before?
Yeah, that happened this year.
Yeah.
What, domestic violence beating? Or he was training her to fight?
Yeah,
her?
domestic violence beat. Yeah.
Domestic violence.
Oh, come on, man. You trained fighter, man. Your hands are registered. Why the fuck are you hitting a female for?
She was over there joint with another dude. That nigga spazzed out.
Nah, you just yoke her up. You don't hit a dog.
Yeah, he yoked up, all right.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
he
like,
yoked the ass.
be like my man Pretty Tony and the Mac. Man, go get that bitch.
Hey, that nigga yoked up in the middle of the crowd. Like, get over here.
You know?
Get over here. Fuck wrong with you?
Like, come here. I ain't gonna call you again.
Yeah, he was serious about that shit there.
Ain't doing all that.
So before we move on, y'all got something want to talk about that? Y'all, what you got to say about that, Jay? You keep freezing, though. Got something else you want to say, Ray?
Yeah, my cousin, he training a lot of youngins. They coming up soon, dog. He on the Oxon Hill Boxing Club or something. But yeah, he got a whole boxing gym. Yeah, he was training a lot of them. A lot of them like top fighters in the nation, but they youngins though. But
They
yeah,
do
keep your eye
everything.
out. Yeah, they good, dog. He be going around traveling and everything. So you keep
They
an
do
eye on that,
everything.
dog. Yeah. One of them I think gonna be on the U.S. team because he be posting on Facebook. I share it next time he posts something. But yeah, he been doing it for a minute.
So that's about to be next year, though.
Yeah.
How old?
I think he do from like 8 to 20.
Oh, yeah.
But the ones he trained, he been training them since they was youngins. Cause I remember watching it the last few years. But now they starting to get older. Like the oldest one, I think 16, 15.
Yeah.
One of them his son too. I think they all nice though. Just shout out, DMV, they on the rise.
You know? Jay, we about to move on. You got something to say about that?
Yeah. DMV stand up on the fights. We have got one that had retired. What was it, late last year?
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot he lost and he had to retire in the ring. So, but on the other hand, don't be like Devontae Davis. Keep your hands off the women.
You know? Get your Ass locked the fuck up.
Quick.
Don't do Ray Rice. It's not cute. This shit's not cute at all. Make you look like a bitch. Cold bitch.
Like Shorty got shot in the pinky toe.
Pinky
Yeah,
toe.
twice.
Yeah, about to say plural, dog.
Twice.
Oh, yeah, both of them.
Pinky toes.
Pinky toe plus 2.
Well, everybody giving her love now. She loving that shit. All that attention.
Look, man, dog. There's something fishy about this store. We need to find it out.
Yeah, there's something crazy about that though.
Yeah.
Something wrong. I said it the last podcast. Something wrong.
I'm starting to think she left something out. She leaving something out, dog. It's like it's something she did that she not explaining. You know what I'm saying? But this is Third Perspective Podcast. We're gonna make a left into the NBA. You know what I'm saying, Doc? So how y'all feeling about the bubble right now?
Oh, I thought you were about to play the video. My bad. The bubble is a bunch of bull. I mean, it should be like, okay, you can be here in this is where the game's gonna be played at. Don't travel. Stay right here. If it's a family emergency, we're gonna give you that furlough time. Go ahead and do that. But they picked the worst spot because Miami horrible. You know the whole baseball team for the Marlins got that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, they 17 players. That's the whole
I'm
team.
like, yeah. So now all the games, and they was already on the schedule to get the 60 done. Now they got to postpone every team that's playing against them. How the fuck you gonna do it? Play 3 games a day?
Exactly.
3 7-inning games? I mean, that shit ain't gonna work, man. They like, what if another team get it? Then that's it. You're gonna have to call a season because that's just too much.
Now you see what I'm saying? It's like y'all rushing shit unnecessarily. I don't get it.
It's not they rushing. They
Trying to make
forcing
money.
it. They
Well, no.
forcing it.
Yeah, you got contracts and shit. You got to honor that. Money
Right,
is
you
being
got
lost.
17 players on one team that got it. It's like, come on. That shit all over the place, for real.
Hey,
Yeah, because now you got pitchers that got. I mean, you know, pitcher trainers, managers. Man, it's just terrible. They just rush. They just forcing this shit. Just call a season.
And then you don't know who they was around, who they gave it to. None of that.
And they ain't like they in the bubble. They go back home.
That's not looking pretty. Baseball is not looking pretty.
Yeah, you knew that though. But they did it wrong. What they should have did was had 2 teams. So like you got your minor league team, that's your backup. So if all your A-list gets started fucked up, then you still got the backup players to go ahead and just take the spot. So the shit don't stop. You get what I'm saying? Like all the minor league player team, they should have been a backup. So if all the professionals got sick, put the minor leagues in there and you're gonna lose anyway, but hey, go ahead and let them play. That's what they should have did. It should have been
They
2
got
squads.
They
Yeah.
got 3 different minor league teams for each team. You got A, AA, and AAA.
Take AAA. And if AAA gets
AAA
sick, then take AA.
Right. AAA is your next thing now from the majors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's just the backup plan. They ain't think it, like Rav say, they rushed it. They ain't think that shit through. Because if you did, you would have had a backup plan in case what if a whole team did get sick. Put to have a backup team ready to go so this shit don't stop. Same thing in football.
Be honest with you, I don't think people gonna watch this shit.
They watching it. I mean, they be listening to it too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all on the 980 Sports, and I heard the Orioles game the other day. I ain't watch it yet, but that's because my girl don't let me watch TV at night. I'm like a child. I gotta stay downstairs and watch it. Not like that motherfucking TV on at night, man.
So what I'm about to play now is the commissioner. So now, what they asked him is, what would you gonna do if somebody has it? Which most of them do. What's his name? From Houston got it. Most of the people got it, but he Westbrook, yeah. He gonna explain what he gonna do if people were to catch it.
Then your boy Lou Williams with the Magic City
Oh
for some goddamn wings.
All right, mute y'all joint. I'm about to turn it on.
And if we have plans in place where we might pause, similar to what baseball's doing now, probably if we had any significant spread at all, we'd immediately stop. And one thing we do is try to track those cases to determine where they're coming from and whether there had been spread on the campus. I would say ultimately we would cease completely if we saw that this was spreading around the campus and something more than an isolated case was happening. The NBA has had a rule on its books that preceded David Stern, which was standing for the national anthem. Having said that, I respect peaceful protest. I'm not sure what our players will do when they come out tomorrow night, and we'll, of course, address it at the time. But
Before we go any further, what y'all think about that right there? What he's saying?
He telling you he was ill prepared, and he's saying what happened in baseball didn't happen in hockey yet. I mean, they just, like you said, it just ain't rushed. I mean, they had a lot of time though. What was they doing the 4 months they were sitting there? They had no plan.
They was quarantining like we are, or
But still, you got brain trust. You would think you can be like, yo, look, if we start back up, because they ain't know if they was at first, this is what we gonna do. Now, putting everybody in a bubble sound good, having everything shipped there, all that shit sound good, but at the end of the day, what we really doing here? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna find a way to do what they want. Y'all getting on Lou Williams because he want to see some ass. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna be grouped up around niggas. This ain't college. That man a grown man.
You know?
He want chicken and ass. He want to smack some cheeks. You know what I'm saying? He want to make it wiggle. They got Lou Williams wings in that motherfucker. He got wings named after him. In Magic City, which is like the predominant one down here. Come on, man. Let's be real here. And what's the hypocrite? Why you get suspended 10 games for that?
that's basically what he did. Got suspended
For getting wings and looking at some ass, some titties. Probably got some.
Now
They
they
say,
trying,
it's 10, they say, quote unquote, it's 10 days quarantine, but this is pretty much suspension.
Yeah, suspension, man.
but they asked him what would he do if they was to kneel down or some shit during the national anthem. Y'all ain't hear when he said that? When they asked him that?
Mm-mm.
So now
What'd he say?
they asked him, what would you do if they kneel down before the game? He said, oh, we got protocols for that.
Yeah, you can only do it one time.
So I'm going to play it now.
anthem. Having said that, I respect cases to determine where they're coming from and whether there had been spread on the campus. I would say ultimately we would cease completely if we saw that this was spreading around the campus and something more than an isolated case was happening. The NBA has had a rule on its books that preceded David Stern, which was standing for the national anthem. Having said that, I respect peaceful protest. I'm not sure what our players will do when they come out tomorrow night, and we'll, of course, address it at the time, but I also understand these are highly unusual times.
The Undefeated's Mark Spears is with us, and he joins us live from Orlando inside the bubble. As we get closer to the restart, Mark,
What you think?
He threw that rule shit out there because he gonna find motherfuckers.
He going to penalize them.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
gonna penalize them. That's why he threw it out there. But they never kneeled before, so why would they do
Hell
it
no.
now? So that ain't NBA thing. I mean, he let them do all the so much other shit that really don't matter. Secondly, all of them said they're gonna say we want justice for Breonna Taylor every time they ask the question. He gonna penalize them for that too after a minute. He don't keep letting them get away with saying that.
Exactly.
I mean, we get it, and I get it too, but
I never
that's your
heard
job.
none of
That's
them-
your job. You can't go so far with it.
I never heard none of them say anything about kneeling at all during the national anthem.
Yeah.
I never even heard that. You heard that before, Jay?
Nah, but they might do the approach like the WNBA and just walk the fuck off, go in the locker room, and come back when the national anthem's finished.
That'll work. Just don't come out for it.
Okay,
You don't
then
have to.
That's
Same
cool.
thing. Yeah, the same thing with the NFL. They don't have to come out for it. They choose
That's
to come
true.
out for it.
Can't nobody be like, you disrespecting the joint. No, you're not
Yeah.
even out there.
You know, you don't know I'm kneeling in the background.
And they can no longer change that narrative. So that narrative is dead. So you can't change the narrative. Say it's disrespecting the flag or the American troops.
Man, that's
You damn sure can't say you're disrespecting the troops when you got a president that got his buddy over there, Putin, putting dollars on American soldiers' heads, and Donald Trump is ignoring it. Now that's disrespectful. Now back to this. Look, if you gonna change the narrative, change it right. You know what I'm saying? You gonna change the narrative, change it right.
Man, that shit made up by Donald Trump and the rest of them 1940 ass motherfucking owners, man. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't really believe that shit they even speaking. I'm
They
like,
really
come
don't.
on, man. Yeah, I'm not saying y'all, you know, we knew y'all grew up in a racist time. It was y'all grew up in Jim Crow. All them owners, except for like a few of them, all Jim Crow.
Yeah, we are. I already know that.
Now,
So that's hard to break out of them. They don't want to see. They hate that you getting this money. They even got to break money with you.
now, NBA told the players they could wear things on their jersey, like stop the violence and anything on their jersey they want, right? Like Breonna Taylor, anything they want. Now, it's some players that turned that down. Now I want to hear y'all take on that. Would y'all turn that down to put all the stuff on y'all's jersey?
Why fight for it if you ain't gonna use it? LeBron James, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, all the stars. Oh, because y'all got a brand and y'all want to fuck with that brand. That's what it is.
We're touching the nerve.
Yeah, I am, dog. Because, I mean, why fight for it? And LeBron, Chris Paul, all these people who was the NBA Players Association, I'm a restrain from that. How you going to do that when you fought for it? Then why even bring it up then? Oh, but I'm going to let the Jason Tatums and the Lobie-ass niggas go ahead and do it. But I got a big brand. I can't be doing that. Because at the end, after I'm done basketball, I'm going to need the whitey vote. So, you know, I want to do movies. You know, and I got that Space Jam movie coming out, so don't forget about that. I don't know how you gonna remake Jordan Jones. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all doing too much. But that's here nor there. You know,
ain't that some shit?
He thinks he's Jordan so damn much.
I don't get it though. Why fight for
ghost?
Okay, you got the opportunity to wear all that shit on your jersey while you playing, so you ain't got to sit there and say no Breonna Taylor no more. You can have it on your jersey.
Basically.
I don't know what this problem is. That means whoever pays you is tell you to put that shit on it.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You can put some other shit. You ain't doing that though. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, out of all people, I'm thinking you're gonna have everything on your shit.
You know? Nothing.
He the main one said no though.
Yeah, Anthony Davis followed him. So I'm like, hold up.
Davis,
Giannis.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna get the whole list of these clowns.
Yeah, Giannis, Anthony Davis. Are you superstar?
We're gonna get the list of the clowns that don't want to do it. Oh, matter of fact, let me finish playing this right here.
The majority of the players will be wearing a social justice message on their jerseys, but which NBA players declined to do so and why?
There's a lot of stars that decided not to. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Simmons, and Embiid were one of there's only 6 Sixers that are using the message, and there's that aren't. Also, Jimmy Butler, they're still trying to figure out if they'll let him just have nothing at all, not even his last name. And then rookie sensation from the Wizards, Rui Hachimura, they're not wearing it as well. He's not wearing it as well. Obviously, there's a variety of reasons. LeBron has said it doesn't fit with his platform, but expect those guys to have something on their shoes, different things that they do. But what's good?
Wait. What do you mean?
His brand.
Oh my God.
Preach, Jay. Preach. Tell these people, man.
What is wrong with this clown?
All this social justice he doing. He got the platform to do something and won't.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you credit on this one little part. Now, He's not no motherfucking, like I've been saying. He's not no fucking civil rights leader, no shit, right? Like I've been saying. But you gotta give them motherfucking credit. They put their whole, whatever they do online, their whole career online, right? For whatever they did. Now, if a nigga gonna do that in this whole fucking thing, knowing it was gonna end this shit, you can't wear some shit on your joint. You letting them control you with that? I got a problem with that, player.
This nigga already made like $250 million. What the fuck? How much money do you need?
LeBron, I'm confused now.
I am too. I'm like, you doing all this trying to get people to vote. Why don't you put that on there then? He all pro vote, trying to get people voting and all that. Use that then. You ain't gotta be.
I think he might do something like that then. But the pro-black stuff, I don't think they want him to wear that.
Oh my God.
Now you see what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, the vote thing, that thing I know he can do. But when you start saying Black Lives Matter or
nah, he ain't gonna follow that.
Social justice, he ain't gonna have none of that shit on it.
Yeah, I think he might do social justice or stop killing us. I can't breathe, something like that.
Something already done.
Yeah. Hold on. He can't or he won't.
He won't. They opt out. He opt out of that. It's hard for me to understand what he's doing on that.
Oh man, that's y'all man out there, y'all. That's y'all man out there.
Now, if you get a player that come on there, you got all that shit on his jersey, niggas gonna love that shit. Like all over the place on his joint. One nigga don't even want to put his name on it.
You know?
Like, nigga, this ain't even a season. Fuck that. Don't put my name on here. You know what I'm saying?
Basically. I mean, damn, that's real fucked up, man. I lost a little respect for him on that one. He was always more pro, but at the end of the day, he's like, oh, Jordan was all about him and him. He's just showing us he about him too, but a little sprinkle of, I'm gonna go send people with money down there to get people out to vote. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's good.
No, when the motherfucking NBA say go ahead and you can wear whatever you want on your jersey,
and you choose not to,
and you say I opt out of that, like what was that about? What are you gonna wear then?
Nothing.
Get out the vote. Fuck
yep.
You. This your opportunity to have motherfucking my man on your shirt, everybody picture on your shirt, all types of shit. I'll be having all types of shit on my shit, man.
You know, I changed it up. I had one for away, one for home.
Oh yeah.
Every other game.
I come back out with another joint. Get the fuck out of here. Had time I have another joint saying I can't breathe all on my jersey.
Basically.
Fuck out of here. It won't even stop. You know what I'm saying?
Get off my neck, shit like that.
It'd be all over the place. You know? What's wrong with y'all, dog? What are you gonna put now? Just nothing? Like
nothing. He said he opted out, so he can't put nothing on there.
Get out the vote. That's neutral right there. That get out the vote shit. That's national. That's neutral shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not no black on. That's no black help the black man type shit.
No. He one of those. He'll give you the money to do it, but he don't want to put his face to it. That's too much effort.
They gotta give you one of these joints, man.
Yeah.
Gets one of the damn LeBron.
Yeah. But that's y'all man though. Everybody praise him. Oh, LeBron's I do this in the community. LeBron does this. LeBron does that. Yeah, he do, but most of that shit is a tax write-off. It take more than just money.
Yeah, I don't like when there opportunities to tax write-offs and shit.
Hey, you building a school, you writing that off. That's money they taking from you, no matter what. So you just wrote that off, but it's to each his own. And then it's Silver Jew. Adam Silver, he a Jewish guy, right?
And then it's
he act like it. I'm just saying, but that's it not there, but still.
And then make it so bad, they approved. You can see it at the bottom. They approved 29 social justice phrases. Yeah. 29, dog.
As long as you ain't saying shoot the cops, they don't give a fuck.
Wait,
police.
Wait. Let's put this in perspective right there, real quick. 29. The
29.
You can say 29 different phrases that's social justice related. 29.
Yep.
And you opt out of 29 of them joints, Slim?
Yep.
Then what you gonna say now then?
Nothing.
29 of them though, dog? I gotta hear these joints. I gotta see these where they are. Like 29 of them is more than enough for me. I'll wear those joints. Fuck.
29. Huh? Every game a different one, huh?
What? I'm thinking it was like make up your own shit. No, they give them 29 of them joints, like a list, rock a list of them. Like use all these joints if you want. Like fuck.
I'm black, y'all. I'm blacker than black because I'm black, y'all.
Oh, man, black and them proud shirts have been coming on out of that thing. The Kente shirts have been coming out. Hey Jay.
Yeah.
Did you catch that last part, man?
Yeah.
What you think, player?
I'd have put FTP on mine.
What do you think about them niggas opting out?
Well, like I said, it's big stars that's doing it, so they try to protect their brand. One person said he don't even want nothing on there. That's Jimmy Butler.
Nothing at all, yeah. That nigga like, fuck this season. This ain't no season.
He said, fuck the season. Ain't no season. I mean...
Yeah, don't give me no name. Don't give me nothing. Fuck all that. I don't even want no number.
Just give me my money.
Exactly, nigga. In fact, don't even call me. I want a bitch with this mask on. Don't even call me in that bitch.
Just run me my money.
I don't even like that. Nigga shouldn't even be there. For real, for real.
Yeah. They say he all about the championship this year, though. That's all he focused on. I was like, all right, good for you, my man. Shit got asterisk on it, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah, it's some trash. Ain't nobody think about this season. And then another thing. I'm fucked up with Howard, man, because he had me thinking he was doing something here.
Man, nah, man. I told you, man.
I told you Howard be playing too much.
And LeBron say you doing. But I didn't know Kawhi Leonard, too. Kawhi Leonard, oh, man. You already
that
on
fucked me up.
That fucked me up, too. I was like, nigga, you don't talk as is. You ain't got no brand. You New Balance. Nigga, who the fuck buys New Balance to play basketball in?
I might have to tweet him.
Kawhi James Harden too, nigga. You the beard, man. Come on, man. It just showed me different. I can't respect.
Like, nigga, wear that shit. What's wrong with you?
No,
like 29 different things to say. What?
I have FTP on mine.
My shit be loaded, Slim. My socks, everything be fucked all up.
I know. I would too. They had to fire me for wearing some extra shit.
You know,
I had the motherfucking Jordan wristband on with some motherfucking Kuta Kinte shit on that joint. You tripping? Mm-hmm. I would went in. They wouldn't have told me no shit like that. I went in.
They're like, hey, you gotta take that shit off before you go outside. Nah, I'm good, dog. Hey, send that fine right here.
That's what's up, dog.
I'm like, yeah, you can find me right here. Send all that shit. If I make it through the coronavirus, then hit me up.
Then that nigga say, only way they'll shut the season down if they can't find the source of the who got it or where it come from. Like what?
Yep.
In other words, no matter what, we playing this fucking season.
There you go.
Money talks and bullshit runs a marathon.
Owners gotta make at least they gotta break even for the year. They can't go deficit, otherwise shit gonna happen.
Yeah, they trying to get a little something back, a little teeny bit back. And LeBron and they already talked to LeBron like, you gonna help us do this shit, nigga.
Yeah, you already know. Him, Paul, all of them. He's like, we're gonna let y'all say what y'all want to say. As long as they ain't fuck the police or kill the police, we good. Everything else y'all pretty good with. You know what I'm saying? Tell them they're gonna have to start saying some certain things. It can't just be, I want justice for Breonna Taylor. They gotta answer questions.
Yeah, that's that bullshit, yeah.
And what everybody say, what LeBron say, gonna go.
That's that bullshit, yeah.
That's fucked up, man. I ain't know that though. Damn, 29 messages they approved. He couldn't pick one?
29, dog.
Not one good one?
I would have ran wild with 29. I would tweak them joints and some more shit. 29 been enough for me. Like I can't even think of 29. So I don't know what the fuck the problem was.
So Jay, you watched the game? You watched the preseason game?
I ain't watched none of that shit.
I mean, I listened to it on the radio, but that's about far as I went with it. I listened to one of them.
I ain't listened to none of that shit.
It looked like it's a straight, high school basketball game with no people in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Look like a fucking pickup game with big ass screens in the background.
Not good at all.
So my whole thing is, what the fuck NFL gonna do? Ain't preseason games supposed to been played by now?
I haven't heard nobody say that yet, but I know a lot of them got that shit.
All that shit canceled. Preseason canceled.
So how you
training camp canceled?
So how you gonna make a team then? Don't they cut people at 75?
They already did it.
Damn. That's not
they
good
just
either.
did it. They just did it yesterday, I think.
Dang.
Man, I'm about to say, so we throwing football away this year too then, right?
No, they gonna playing football, but they gonna be unconditioned.
Yeah, I got them playing football. Sure. I got them playing football.
Why y'all say that?
They ain't gonna be in condition.
I don't know. College football is in too.
Yeah, I don't think
but
go ahead.
Players are opting out in football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should do any sports at all. Just let that shit go to January. Let it go. Just let everything go to January.
Let it go to January.
Basketball, you just start a new season. Easy.
So just like fuck it, cancel it.
Just let this shit go. It's like you looking crazy trying to do this shit, yeah? It looks dumb.
They look impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, they money hungry
to do it.
It's like nobody want to see this shit. It's like, what are y'all doing this for?
For the love of money, they gotta make that money, man.
And that's what it's for. T3P podcast. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, that's Jay at the bottom, Radical Rail at the top. You know,
for the money.
You catch us Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do sports, trending topics. You know what I'm saying? Beauty. We do a little gaming. We do a little everything on this podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know where?
You know.
So now before what's his name? Biden has put out a plan for, he called it equality for Black America or some shit. And I want to play that before we leave, and then we're gonna get our thoughts on the opposite end of this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a new speech he had the other day, yesterday. Called itself doing Black economic. I don't know what the fuck. You know?
That's your man.
You know what I'm saying, Doc? But it's worth hearing because I just want everybody to hear it. He the candidate. I want to hear what he say about Black America and what he got plans for and shit as we go further. So I'm gonna play it and see what he say. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna come back on the other end, me, Radical Rail, and Jay, and tell you what we think about this shit. Or even if it's gonna work, whatever he's talking about. So this is Joe Biden
equity
having a plan for Black
To
America.
start, we create a new small business opportunity fund. We're going to take $30 billion of our Made in America investment, I announced earlier this year, and put it into this fund. It will allow the expanded federal support for the most effective state, local, and nonprofit programs to provide venture capital and financing for minority business owners and communities in need. It will also allow us to support community development banks that have a proven record of investing in minority small businesses. That $30 billion is estimated to leverage $150 billion in new financing and equity for more Black and brown small business. Under my plan, 50% of emergency small business relief would be reserved for the smallest businesses of 50 or fewer employers. But removing the barriers for Black and brown entrepreneurs to start and grow businesses is only one of many things we have to do to close the racial wealth gap in this nation. Expanding Black and brown Home ownership is another. When a house is an asset that helps build equity and wealth, home ownership disparity denies equal opportunity. My housing plan is going to be a major contributor. From a $15,000 first-time home buyer tax credit, which means they know once the deal is through, they will get paid the down payment. Expanding affordable housing to reversing Trump's efforts to gut fair housing enforcement. He's now trying to scare the hell out of suburbs, saying these rules that Biden and the president put through are going to be, they're causing you to end up, by implication, having those black neighbors next to you. That's supposed to scare people. We'll remove the barriers to home ownership that hold back too many Americans of color from a pathway to the middle class. We're also going to have to remove another piece of systemic barrier for too many black and brown Americans. What's holding back too many people of color from finding a good job and starting a business? Is a criminal record that follows them every step of the way. Under my plan, if a state decides it wants to implement an automated system for the sealing and expunging of certain nonviolent criminal records, if the state chooses to do that, the federal government will help put together the process and allow them the money to be able to know how to organize to do that. Here's another step we're going to take under my Build Back Better plan to fully include more people into the deal. We're going to strengthen the Federal Reserve's focus on racial economic equity. Its existing mandate promotes maximum employment and stable prices. Under my plan, I believe the Fed should add to that responsibility and aggressively target persistent racial gaps in jobs, wages, and wealth, revise its hiring and employment practices, and achieve greater diversity at all levels of that institution, including diverse nominees for the Board of Governors and the regional federal bank. That's when racial equity is not just an aspiration, but a theory of change, how to build our economic future to include everyone.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that.
What y'all hear?
Whew, I heard a lot of BS. First of all, your man got no poise, no camera action, no flair. He just dull as hell. He don't believe the shit he be saying out his mouth. If he don't believe it, how am I supposed to believe it? First of all, we've always owned our own homes. It's where we own our homes that is the problem. They redline us because they want us in a certain area. Because even back in the day, parents always owned a home. You know what I'm saying? Back in Big Mama days. It's just recently that we stopped doing it as much. So that 15,000 really ain't doing nothing. Because the down payment alone is about 10. But I get where you're going with it. It's a nice gesture. But it ain't really getting to the knee dip of the problem. The first thing he said about getting the records expunged, the fact that it ain't all states and it's a state by state thing, it's a big issue. Certain states, and we all know these states, the borderline got that red in them, that hate. They not gonna expunge that. They're gonna keep you down with it. So that's another issue.
Jay. All right, let's stay right there for a minute. Expunging nonviolent criminals, right?
Florida already got that done. The only problem is you have to pay them highest fees and fines.
Go.
Now, what he said something about he gonna work with the governors to expunge the nonviolent criminals, right?
If they want to. Don't forget that part. If they want to.
Now he called himself making it what he say not a bill. He said he's gonna do something else. Executive order.
Okay.
So I mean most Republicans are not gonna do it.
At all.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do it.
They're just not gonna do it. So he talking to himself. That's one thing.
In the blue states.
And then he say he want to expand affordable housing, like you said. But how you do that when you got my man in there? What's his name? The doctor, fucking, what's his name? Doctor in the
House nigga.
Fuck, what's his name?
Dr. House nigga.
Yes, him.
Ben Carson.
Ben Carson ass in the joint. As long as you got him in there, you wasting your time.
Dr. House nigga. Paging doctor.
Now affordable housing. He doing it, making it hard. Then you got the unemployment joint where he said he want to raise, he want to lower the unemployment. Like some of this shit he's saying is just like you just talking. Like this, you Black America joint agenda. Like get the fuck out of here, yeah. You ain't even telling us nothing. Like what? he gonna send grants out to 50 or fewer employees. Like okay, what is that? Like what are you talking about? You're better off not even saying nothing for real. Like nothing. Just be a Democrat. Like if you can. Most of that shit is gonna be in a Democrat platform any fucking way almost. I don't know what he's talking about, man. Get the fuck out of here.
This motherfucker should have ran 4 years ago.
He should have never ran. We should have somebody else beside this clown. That's why.
Yeah,
but
true.
Ain't nothing you can do about that shit. Like I prefer Booker. That's what I wanted for real.
Who?
Booker from New Jersey.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my man who was caught with a nigga in Florida or something.
No, not him.
You said who?
My man caught in a hotel off the motherfucking pills and shit, fucking with a white boy. White boy took his car taking pictures and put it on the internet. It was drunk and spitting all over the place and shit.
God damn.
That was the Florida governor. He ain't running for nothing else again. The nigga in rehab. The nigga say he needs sex rehab. Fuck out of here.
Oh, he down there with what's his name? Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
Jerking off in a porn shop.
Shit's crazy. Yeah.
But y'all gotta teach y'all man some charisma, dog. He got no flair. His talk is
You know who got to teach him that? Obama got to teach him that. That was his right hand man.
They had a little town hall meeting the other day. He had on YouTube him and Biden and Obama and shit. But it's like Obama. I don't even want to get into him because it's certain reasons why I don't like him. It's not why Radical Rail don't like him. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna seem like we bashing him and shit, but it's really two different reasons why we don't like him. It's crazy. But this is Third Perspective Podcast. That's Jay at the bottom. You know who Radical Rail is, co-host. And this is Rad B.I.D. Jones. And you want to get in touch with us, we on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to our YouTube, please, and thank you. You know what I'm saying? So we get 100 subscribers, the 100 Chip Challenge, you know. Check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, you know what I'm saying, Apple Podcasts. Check your boy Radical Rail out, gaming. What's your handle on that joint, player? Before we get out of here.
TwitchTV.com, Rail Gaming 82. And check my YouTube page out, railmedia.com. That be me.
You know, catch your boy and catch him August 12th on the subway. Motherfucking Suitland. You know what I'm saying? That Green Line. Catch us there. DMV Podcast, you know. Hey, we not like the rest of these podcasts. We ain't beefing with no podcasts. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Right.
See a nigga like me up on the couch with my feet up and his toes out. You know what I'm saying, Doc? We ain't doing none of that right there either.
Ain't doing none of that right there.
Cross your legs Indian style with your feet out. You know what I'm saying? This Third Perspective Podcast. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Back Friday, we're gonna do it. We're gonna dig into the music like we said. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back a little bit in history and dig into some old CDs and shit, old tapes and shit of people that rappers that fake was athletes try to turn rappers. You know what I'm saying, dog? We're just gonna start with the main one, Shaka, dog. Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't sleep on Shaq joint though. That joint was nice.
Hey man, stop that shit, man.
Hey,
stop that shit. Hey, stop that shit, man.
Down. I think we can review that without that joint getting blocked. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? That joint should be good. That joint old as shit. Ain't nobody get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Shaq don't play that. Shaq about his money.
Nigga, Shaq probably still get that joint blocked on your ass. You know what I'm saying, Jay? Yeah. So what you think, Jay, before we get out of here? Anything you want to say before we get out of here, dog?
Yeah. I want y'all black brothers out there, keep your hands up from females.
You know?
And don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. Don't stab them. Don't do none. Just leave them alone.
You know? Hey, show them that Wizards joint before you get out of there, doc. That Wizards joint over there. That 2-3. That 2-3. Boy, you don't know nothing about that. MJ. You know what I'm saying, doc? Oh, hey, like I told y'all, you catch us on Spotify, where we get podcasts at, we there. You know what I'm saying? But to get out of here, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in and downloading, especially on Google, Spotify and Google Podcasts. We love y'all a whole lot for doing that right there, dog. Appreciate you. We got more content coming every Tuesday. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Wherever country you're in, we see y'all. Spain, we see you too. You thought I was going to leave you out, didn't it? Spain, checking us out, dog. Download the podcast. We got you too. Won't forget nobody when you download this joint. You thought we were going to leave without talking about you, Spain. We got you too. Radical Real, Jay at the bottom. We out. You know what I'm saying, dog?